Alrighty. So it's a beautiful morning. Beautiful spring morning. The dope heads are all in bed. The Jerry Springer show's over for the night. The working crowd is off to work. I haven't heard a car drive by. Not one. It's nothing but birds, squirrels. I've gone and, well, the dogs are fed, so they're not going to bug me. And the goats are in the pen. They've piped down. I went and visited the pigs, so they'll be quiet. So I just do my rounds, talk to all my critters, let them know, hey, I'm still here, you're still okay, everything's fine, it's gonna be a good day. It's sunny, just lay around and sleep, snore, chew the cud, do your thing, you do you live your truth. And I like to just sit out here and kind of just get my soul centered. And I don't know that I think that the cost of living in America makes it where, especially with the inflation of the last 3-4 years, that started in 2019 when the Fed doubled the money supply, in accordance with Lenin's 100-year anniversary of his 1919 speech, debauched the currency, which is when the Bolshevik government intentionally hyperinflated the ruble so that all of their enemies would be crushed by the burden of inflation. So yeah, we did that on a 100-year anniversary of it. Doesn't matter. It's not what I want to talk about today. My kids stay over at my ex-wife's, at their mother's. It's hard for me to, I'm still learning what to call her. My friend, baby mama, I don't know. So my kids stay at their mother's one of the school nights because Wednesday night is Bible study. And we go to the same, I go to a men's group, she goes to the women's group, which are, the leaders of which are a husband and wife team, great people. And it's a wonderful thing. So we get along, and we're not going to divide that. We don't have animosity. I guess maybe it might seem a little awkward for the other people around us, but we're friends. We walk in looking like, we talk to each other just fine. So I'm not gonna say we look like a couple. We're not holding hands or anything like that. We're over. Our marriage is over, but our friendship is not. And I know that'll be a threat to. There's a chance that that'll be a threat to our future loves, respectively. But I endeavor to be, I'd like to be friends with her next husband. Honest to God. I mean, I have to do a lot of getting my security down, especially if he's, there's a lot of characteristics about him where I definitely feel like, man, that guy's better than me in XYZ. That's a threatening kind of thing. And I have to be a man about it. I have to be a man about it and say, I am who I am, and I'm secure in that. Even if he's better in his thing, I'm secure in what I am. Insecurity is repulsive. So if you're watching this wondering, why can't I get the guy? Why can't I get the girl? Your insecurity repels people. If you have it, arrogance and insecurity repel people. Vulnerability, authenticity, and security. You put those three ingredients together, as long, if you're personable, it's dynamite. You'll have people that want to be in your life. They'll make time for you in your life. Everyone's insecure about something. And to act like you're not is just to be a bold-faced liar. If you really have no insecurities, then you're childish. If you're 40 years old or whatever, and you have no insecurities, there's something not right with you. You're living a delusion. Narcissism is when the inner being is so radically insecure that they create a false character within themselves, and they never let the really insecure one come to the insecure one is at the control room. It's at the controls, but it's never at the microphone, if that makes sense. Like, they don't let that one communicate because they're so pitifully insecure. And if they could just free themselves of external validation, they'd be okay. But I'm talking about narcissistic personality disorder, not narcissistic traits. Everyone who's wounded, everyone who's threatened and stressed and not in control of their emotions will demonstrate narcissistic behavior. That does not make it a personality disorder. It's a very rare personality disorder, actually. But it's the most common label for the public to sling at their exes anytime they need a scapegoat for why did their relationship fail.